This evening I'm reconsidering some of my fairly recent bag purchases. Reason being that most of them still have the tags on and I haven't used any of them. And I really want to know why. Anyway, if you're new here, hi, I'm Kaz. I'm 5 foot nothing, literally. That's 152 centimetres in new money. And I have loved fashion since I was a teenager. Well, fashion and handbags for over 50 years. So, you know, you'd have thought that I'd know by now whether a bag was going to suit me or not. But apparently not. Even after decades of choosing handbags, you know, different styles, different sizes, different whatevers, I still can't get it right. I mean, the trouble with bags, particularly now when you're buying them online, is you're looking at a 2D image. You get the bag, you look at it and you think, oh, that's lovely. You know, you want to try it out. You cut the tag off, you put your things in, you put it on your shoulder and you realise that the strap slips or something else happens. And I just keep doing it. I mean, why? I really am beginning to question my IQ level. I mean, I don't know. Part of it is due to sales. I mean, my family was Scottish, sort of going back a couple of generations, and you know, all the jokes about a Scotsman opens his wallet and moths fly out, etc., etc. It's probably totally not politically correct, so just ignore the fact that I said that. But I love a bargain, and oh, yeah, a couple of these are really good prices. I mean, really, really good. Too good to resist. And that's the problem. You know, and you have a look at it and you think, oh, I'm not sure. And you go and look at something else and you come back and it says only one left in stock. And do you know, I'm sure they do that when they don't mean it, because you look at it and you go, whoa. And then you get FOMO and you think, right, that's mine then. You know, and it's almost like when you used to queue up for sales, you know, and sort of elbow your way through to the front. I mean, honestly, oh dear, I really need to sort myself out when it comes to bag purchases. If any of you have been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I'm very partial to bags from Proenza Schouler. And I'm so keen on that brand that I bought this one. And, you know, I can, oh, that noise. I mean, how could you not hear that? Honestly. I'm just really, I don't know what's happening to me. I could blame old age, but I don't think it's that. Now, this brand is, oh, you see, I can't even bear to touch it because you hear the noise it makes. It's like, oh. It's like nails down a blackboard, just, oh, sets my teeth on edge. I just have to leave it sitting there. Right, I bought this from Farfetch at the end of last year when they had their big sale on. And it was reduced from $2,728 to $1,091.20. And I thought, as usual, what a bargain. It's Proenza Schouler, beautiful burgundy colour, bang on trend, good size. How is it that only, you know, 3-4 months later that I can hear this? I mean, this is one of the noisiest bags I have ever owned in my life. And I have owned a lot of bags. I mean, you know, it's great. Sits on my shoulder really well. It's got a great magnetic closure here. But the noise of it, I mean, oh. I'm really, you know, I like quiet bags. I do not like a bag to talk back to me. You know, I mean, I know that sounds ridiculous, but you know what I mean. I really dislike bags that squeak. And I bought a Chanel Jumbo Preloved, when was it? About 12 months ago now. And the chain and the leather, well, it was the leather through the chain and the strap was really, really noisy. Now, I know how to fix that, because you just get leather conditioner and you totally soak it. You leave it for about an hour, you wipe it all off, job done. But how on earth am I going to do this to all this ruching here, which, you know, these things at the side are purely decorative, you know? They do not enable you to, you know, pull the bag out so that the leather's flat. If they did that, I could sort it out. So, I mean, what do I do with it? I mean, honestly, I despair, I really do. And I've had this issue before with bags, and I don't know. I must have been having a deaf day or a blooming daft day. So anyway, this bag I just cannot use because I cannot stand the noise. Now, I bought another Proenza Schouler bag. Now, when did I buy this one? I bought this in December 24 as well, so this was in the sales. I bought it from Cult Status, and they're a retailer based in Perth and have an online presence also. And I had never had a PS11, and Proenza Schouler was stopping making those. I think they'd stopped a while back. And I saw this on the website, and again, you see the reduction. It was $3,300, and now in the sale it was $1,320. And I thought, well, seriously, I mean, I'm saving $2,000, but of course I'm not saving $2,000. What I'm doing is I'm spending $1,320. Why can't I see that? Do you know, I'm a trained chartered accountant. Why on earth do I not see it? I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't squeak, luckily. There's nothing wrong with it. There's a tiny bit of tarnishing just at the side of one of the magnets, just here. And I mean, it's barely noticeable. And, you know, I wasn't bothered with that. It's this beautiful biscotti colour. The strap's a great length, the bag's a good size. You know, it's got everything working in its favour, but, you know, look, it's a beautiful bag. Love the colour. The flap is padded. Nice clean interior. Well, of course it's clean because I haven't used it. It's got a bit of a funny pocket on the front, which is a bit odd. So you have this bit here, you turn that, then it's got sort of sangles at the side, like that, straps, whatever you want to call them. And then you can lift the flap up, and there's the pocket. And that's just too, you know, it's just too fiddly and too faffy. And to be honest, you know, I realised that when I bought it, but I thought, well, I just won't use the pocket. I thought the bag's big enough, it'll be fine. There's a pocket on the back. Just there, which is very handy. And the only reason I can think of is that it's actually a fairly heavy bag. And I think when the weather's quite warm, you know, you just don't want to carry sort of heavy leather bags, do you? So I'm putting this one down to the weather and thinking, well, you know, the weather's cooling down now, so I'll probably use it. I'm hoping that I do, because it is actually really, really lovely. straps at the bottom as well, buckles there. I absolutely love Proenza Schouler. I think their bags are awesome. Oh, no, it doesn't have feet. Right. Okay, so that's, I'll probably use it, you know, in the colder weather. Now, what have we got next? This one from Esther Ekme. I do hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is a demi-lune bag. Oh, it's in a gorgeous brown. Really easy to open and close. Great magnetic fastening. And really comfortable on the shoulder. And again, I don't know, is it because of the weather? Is that why I haven't used it? But I mean, it's not a heavy bag. That's one of the things I liked about it. It's really light. And I don't know. I adore the shape. I mean, it's like wearing art, isn't it? You know, wearing a sculpture. It's beautiful. So I'm hoping that this one as well was just not really suitable for the summer. However, the next one, well, I don't really have an excuse for, because, you know, I should have known better. And also, another thing that does the FOMO thing with me is not sales, but when a bag is like an it bag. Everybody's talking about it and all the rest of it. And I just have to order one just to have a look, you know. But then, of course, just to have a look turns into a, well, you know, I'll use it one day, and it's nice to have something different in the collection. So I bought the Proenza Mini in textured black leather. And this has got good magnetic fastening here. It's fairly light. You can sort of have it in that shape, or the other shape. You see what I mean? It's fiddly. Right, or you can have it in that shape. And the thing that I don't like is this. You know, it's my OCD again. I like bags to be neat. You know, neat and tidy, not like this, unruly and, you know. And then, I mean, this is pretty good on the shoulder, but then, of course, it's got two straps. And I've got narrow shoulders, so I end up like that. I mean, you know, and just recently, I was saying about what narrow shoulders I had, and it was a reason for not keeping a bag with two shoulder straps. Yet, there I am keeping a bag with two shoulder straps. It's even more ridiculous because if I want a small black tote, I always pick up this one. Small Bayswater tote from Mulberry. And this is two straps again, but it's a slightly heavier bag, and for some reason these two straps just sit on my shoulder really well. And I don't know if it's just that little bit of extra weight in the bag, but this is so comfortable. I mean, I have had this bag for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years easily. They sadly don't make this anymore. They only do the large Bayswater tote, and it's a real shame. And it's just this gorgeous colour inside, this beautiful suede. It's just a stunning bag, really stunning. I really love this bag. It's on the longest setting at the moment, but you can have this quite short. So it's, I don't want to undo it. So it's, you know, like a top handle bag. I don't know why Mulberry stopped making this, I really don't. You can see the difference there with the straps. That's on the shortest setting and that's on the longest. It's a good top handle bag as well. It's really, really versatile. And I love Mulberry bags. I used to own quite a lot of them. And I did what I usually do, and that's I buy too many in the same style. Like this one, I used to have in red, but it was sort of an orangey red, a colour that I don't wear at all, and it really didn't go with anything. I had it in silver because I thought that's really versatile, but I didn't use that. So I ended up selling these two and kept this one. And I should have just bought this one in the first place. I mean, is it just me, or do you do things like that? Because, you know, I can't blame it on old age because I've been doing this for decades. And I keep making the same mistake over and over again. However, I will now look at bags with two handles in a totally different light because this one just doesn't work for me at all. And it's a shame because it's a good bag. It's nice and light. It's got this very handy small pouch attached. And, you know, it's a great little bag. But I wasn't being practical. And that's strange because I consider myself to be a very practical person. And I think I am on all fronts, except when it comes to handbags. Honestly, I mean, I seem to lose all rhyme and reason when it comes to buying a handbag. I mean, it's like this bag that I'm waiting for from Chanel. The SA rang last week and said, I've got the bag, I've got your bag, Kaz. I said, great, send me a photo. He sent me a photo and it's the wrong size. I mean, honestly. So he should be getting the one that I want in soon, and then, you know, that will be my bag budget for at least 3 or 4 months, if not longer. And I also question the amount of money I'm spending on this bag, or hopefully will be spending on this bag, because it's a crazy amount of money. So you see my problem, don't you? I mean, the worst one has got to be this. I mean, just, oh. And I just don't think I'll be able to get leather conditioner in between those folds to get it to stop squeaking. The thing is, you know, I've gone this far with it, I might as well try, you know, leather conditioner. Maybe, I don't know, using cotton wool buds to try and get it in between the gathers, because it is gathered quite tightly there. Because if it didn't squeak, if it didn't make this awful noise, it would be a fabulous bag. Again, it's lightweight, which is great. It's the perfect length on my shoulder, and I mean, you know, just the perfect length. But I don't know if it's my OCD or what it is, but I cannot stand the noise. Sits beautifully on my shoulder. It just has one strap. Well, no, actually it's got 2 straps, but they're joined together. You can adjust it using the snaps that it has. There's one at the top, one down here, and one there. So you can make it longer if you want to wear it crossbody. But just as a shoulder strap, it's the perfect length. the noise. Oh, it sets my teeth on edge. So, what about you guys? I mean, do any of you have a similar problem to me? I doubt it, I really do, because I just... And I'm trying to think what my father would say. Talking of my father, just to change the subject entirely, earlier today I was watching Tamara's latest video. You know Tamara and Filippo. I'll put Tamara's channel in the description box below, although I'm sure you won't need it. I mean, I think we all know who she is. I love watching her videos, and I really love Filippo. I think he's a great guy. And they were in the car going somewhere like, I don't know, they were going to Monaco or somewhere on, you know, a long weekend trip. And Filippo, who I think is really very grounded sort of guy, he's very sensible but fun, you know, that great combination. And he said, I think the best advice to give anybody, he said, and it's not just as far as relationships go, but it's in your job, in your life, is to shut up and listen and watch and learn. And it reminded me of my father, because I was quite a chatty child. I mean, you wouldn't think so, would you? And my dad said to me one day, he said, I nearly said my real name then. He said, Kaz, you've got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Use those more than you use this. And on that note, I will say, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you haven't minded this being a bit of a chatty video and me trying to figure out why I keep making these mistakes buying bags. I mean, it's ridiculous. If you enjoy my videos, please help support my channel by subscribing. And if you have already subscribed, thank you. And thank you for watching, and thank you for listening to me. So I had a bit of a rant this evening. It's, you know, it's just sometimes, yeah, you know, handbags are a bit of a thing, aren't they? I don't know, it really gets under my skin when I'm not getting it right. Anyway, I shall be quiet now and follow my father's advice. 2 ears, 1 mouth. I do try, but oh goodness, I'm not very good at it. But seriously, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for listening to me. And as always, à bientôt mes amis, au revoir et bonsoir.